Assalamu alaikum grade 5. I'm your English teacher from Allied School. Today I'm going to start your next lecture. So open your book at page number 36, unit 7, lesson 3, reading the magic paintbrush. Read the story and choose the correct word. The story is about a boy who was very good at painting. Sumba lived in a big island in Indonesia and he loved to paint. He drew birds in the sand. As he grew older, he drew flowers and animals, trees and their shadows. Very soon, the people in the town began to remark on his talents. But he was not satisfied. He wanted his pictures to look real. In his teens, Sumba continued to paint, but he was never satisfied with his pictures. I wish I had better paints and better brushes. If I had a paint box with 40 different colors, I could paint much better. He was in his room one night thinking these things. He couldn't paint as he had no lamp, only a candle. Suddenly an old man in a long coat appeared near the foot of his bed, holding a wooden box. "Who are you?" he asked in a frightened little voice. The old man didn't answer. He only said, "I have brought a present for you, a new brush and some paints. Now your painting will come to life, you will see." He was so excited, but he could hardly sleep. As soon as the sun rose, he took out the paint box and painted a bird. Its feathers gleamed as after a dive in the lake. Suddenly, the bird raised its beak into the air, then began to sing and flew out of the window. Simba took his head from side to side and blinked a dream. Perhaps he quickly drew a black bird with 8 legs. Black spider with 8 legs and 2 orange eyes. He drew the hair on the spider's legs and the spider ran off the page. He knew that they only had one lamp in the house, so he painted another big one. Then he picked it off the page and held it high in his hands. "Look, father, I have made a lamp for you." There were good times for Sumba's family. They had new possessions, 4 cows, a flock of ducks, new tools for the farm, the 4 water buffaloes. Whenever a person needed something, such as a new coat or a new saucepan or a newly tiled roof, Sumba painted it. The town headman heard about his magic brush. He summoned Sumba with his paint box to his house. "I need new furniture for my house," he said. Sumba did not want to anger the headman, so he painted 2 simple stools for him. "These are too small," shouted the headman. "Paint me some big chairs covered in gold and precious stones. Paint me some new clothes. Paint me a gold crown. Paint me a palace." "But you don't need luxury goods when people in the town are hungry," argued Simba. "I will only paint things that people need, not what they desire." "You're a rude boy," shouted the headman. "You refuse to obey my orders." And he ordered his servants to take Simba to lock him in the room at the top of his house. "Stay there," he shouted. "You will have no food and no water until you paint what I command." He looked out of the window and thought. Then he remembered the face of the wise old man, so he quickly painted a ladder, passed it through the window and leaned it against the side of the house. Then, with his paint box under his arm, he climbed down the ladder and ran away. He stayed out of the way of the headman but continued to paint for the people who needed his help. Complete the sentences with the words or phrases from the text. On a sunny day, a tree is positioned between the sun and its own shadow. Now the second one is, when you say something about a subject, you remark on it. If you can do many things well, you have many talents. A painting that is painted on a wall is a mural. The water in the lake shone and glittered in the sunlight. Things that you own are called possession. A group of chickens or bird is called a flock. A tiled roof is covered with a reddish smear of cooked clay. If you order people or come to you, you summon them. A diamond is a precious stone. A thing that is more expensive and beautiful than you need is luxury. Students, now on page number 38, unit 7, lesson 4, here are the sentences. Listen to the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, then choose the correct conjunction. The story is written on the page 112 of your English Oxford book, so you can read from there. Listen to the story of the Jack and choose the correct conjunctions. Before or after Jack showed the beanstalk to his mother? After. The beanstalk grew and grew until Jack didn't tell his mother before he started to climb it. After he reached the top, he found a giant's castle. Jack stole things from the giant until the giant woke up and saw him. As soon as Jack reached the top of the beanstalk, he began to climb down. After Jack reached the bottom, he took an axe and cut down the beanstalk. Now in exercise number 2, what about you? Tell the class what you did yesterday. Use up phrases from the box and before, after, as soon as, until. This is a discussion. You have to tell to your classmates what you did yesterday. Students, on page number 39, read these lines of the speech for the story lesson 3. Who was talking to whom? You have to read the book reading of this chapter very carefully, and after reading this book reading you have to answer these questions. This is your task. Read the book reading very carefully and write the answers here. Grade 5, now open your book at page number 30, unit 9, verbs. As you have learned that the actions are called verbs, but in this lesson you will learn about auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are used to assist the verbs. Some auxiliary verbs are is, was, were, am, are, will, has, have, had, must, should, would, could and might. Was, is, are, will, were, am are also known as to be verbs. Here let us understand. Copy the following sentences in your notebook. Underline the auxiliary verb in each sentence. She has gone out. Has is the auxiliary verb here. They have arranged a party. Have is the auxiliary verb. I had seen, had. The children should. Should is the auxiliary verb. Fill in the auxiliary verb in each sentence. Kathy is feeling unwell today. I will learn the poem for tomorrow's recitation contest. They are waiting at the bus stop. He has to go to Bangkok tomorrow. Choose the right option from the choices given in the following sentences. Wild daisies are growing in abundance in the meadows. These days I am learning to drive a motor car. Rover has worked in the circus for more than 10 years now. Natalia was playing cricket when she hurt her knees. We are hoping to finish this work by 6 o'clock today. Copy the sentences in your notebook. Change them from present tense to past tense by changing 2 auxiliary verbs. Students, you have to change 2 auxiliary verbs in this exercise. I was wondering that what I was going to do when I grow up. We were walking down to the market and then we were deciding which place to go for dinner. Ali Baba was wondering what he was going to do with the money he was making from the hideout of the thieves. Emily was wondering what she was going to do with the old doll. They were wondering what they were going to experience on the circus. In the exercise D, change the past tense, the verbs into future tense. He was planning a party after the meeting. This is the answer. He will plan a party after the meeting. She was watching a cricket match on television. She will watch a cricket match on television. They were decorating the hall for the party. They will decorate the hall for the party. I was looking after my ailing mother. I will look after my ailing mother. Grade 5. On page number 32, this is your task. Extended exercise. Look out for the auxiliary verbs and change them into past tense.